Welcome to Aesthetic News. This is Jan Herdman and I'm speaking with Dr. Kadry from the Sulaiman Habib Hospital. Welcome, Dr. Kadry.
Thank you for having me.
Now I understand your specialty, or your specialty is you're a dermatologist.
Yes, I am.
Is there, can you just give us a little bit of background on where you did your training and the sort of patients that you see?
Yes, I actually studied in the United States. I'm an American Board Certified Dermatologist, and I also have a fellowship training in procedural dermatology. So I do cosmetic procedures, both surgical and medical. And I've been doing it for over 10 years now.
Excellent. So that means that you do work with lasers, is that right?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, just on that point, I know we did discuss this earlier, that there are a lot of procedures, a lot of people who are using lasers that shouldn't be using lasers, who haven't got the qualifications to use it, and the patients end up with burns and that sort of thing. What are the regulations that are in place for people who are certified to use them?
Well, recently I believe the Dubai Health Authority is cracking down on that problem. You cannot operate lasers without a licensed practicing physician as well on board. Okay. And in the United States it's unheard of actually to have lasers in the hands of non-medical personnel. There's no such thing as the cosmetologist without an accompanying plastic surgeon or dermatologist, and you also have to be licensed in lasers and safety procedures.
Right. What sort of damage can be done with someone who is unqualified?
It's an excellent question. You can scar a person for life. It is, after all, it's a fire hazard. A laser is energy and high intensity energy. So you can scar them, you can burn them. I've seen third-degree burns. You can permanently cause severe hyperpigmentation. You can even cause what looks like vitiligo, depigmentation of the skin. Right. Just to name a few.
Okay, well on that, can you just explain to us what sort of treatments you would use, or what you would use a laser to treat? What sort of type of conditions?
We can do many things with lasers. First came out just to treat birthmarks and scars. Okay. And now we have, of course, laser hair removal, which is now a thing of the past with the home hair removal devices.
Does that work?
It does work. It does work.
Really?
The home hair removal devices work. They're not as powerful as the lasers in the clinic, but again, for those who would prefer the privacy of their own home, you can purchase one. And there's many on the market right now that are FDA approved. Okay. You can also do body sculpting with lasers. You can do lifting of the skin with lasers and ultrasound and radio frequency. You can even grow hair with lasers. There's so many applications for lasers. It's an exciting time to be a dermatologist. For sure. Do you have one or several specific treatments that you use? I have many. I actually have of course, the laser hair removal. We have the Nd:YAG lasers, the Alexandrite lasers. We remove tattoos with lasers.
Okay. Sorry, just on that, does it mean how far into the epidermis that the laser goes? Is that the difference?
Yes, it's the depth as well as the wavelength is particular for a specific target. Okay. So it depends on the coloration of the skin, the color of the target, and then we have different depth lasers. Okay. Yes.
So does that mean that if someone is treated with laser, they need time off work? It's one of those procedures that
there's no downtime. Most of the lasers we have now on the market have no downtime.
Is that right?
You can go straight back to work. You can do it at your lunchtime or even dinner time in Dubai. We work at night, so absolutely no downtime.
Do you need covering up? Is it sort of like a special?
Yes, you do with certain lasers, especially those who want to get, for example, resurfacing of the skin for deep wrinkling or acne scars. We do recommend that they use a mineral makeup afterwards to cover that up.
And do you have any recommendations?
Absolutely. I actually...
this is a leading question.
Yes. Oh, it's exciting because there are the mineral makeups on the market that actually treat the skin as well as have cosmetic camouflage capabilities. And the best one on the market, in my opinion, is Glow Minerals.
And why would that be? I mean, I don't necessarily know a lot about mineral makeups, or why one would use that rather than a normal makeup. but
Yes.
if you can just explain that.
Well, the mineral makeup was developed from purely organic products as well as having cosmeceutical capabilities. So it actually has anti-aging effects as well as treating effects. So it's very medically therapeutic. You can use it on normal skin, and then it also augments the laser procedure because it has vitamin C and vitamin E and botanicals.
So that's something that you would use just after your treatment, or it's something that you'd use all the time?
You can use it both after treatment, and so many of my patients have continued to use it instead of their favorite brand.
Okay, so do you have a particular product in the range that you use a lot of, or is
the foundations in particular, and the eye concealer is my favorite. But they've come out with a lot of eyeshadows and eyeliners that are very good for sensitive skin as well.
Right.
Their lip balm is actually plumping as well.
Oh,
So,
good. What? No more lip augmentation?
Yeah. Well, if you don't want the needle, you can avoid the needle with their product. So I'm hoping to see more use of the mineral makeup. Because there was actually a recent study to show that makeup in general can actually advance aging by a year and a half. So mineral makeup definitely has a niche in this market and actually being used as an anti-aging product.
So I'd just like to find out a little bit more about the skincare range that you use, why you use it, how it compares to other products on the range.
I was actually first introduced to Glow Therapeutics and Glow Minerals back at the American Academy of Dermatology almost 10 years ago. And when you go to the booths at the American Academy, it's usually the premier products recommended by dermatologists or developed by dermatologists. And I found that it was very user-friendly, little to no side effects from my colleagues. After asking many colleagues in the United States who do recommend their products, they are very happy with their range.
Right.
And it's a comprehensive skincare line.
Okay, that was my question. Is it sort of the whole range of cleansers, toners, moisturizers?
Yes. Body scrubs, firming, thickening, lifting type of creams, as well as treatments for acne, mineral camouflage for vitiligo, psoriasis, rosacea. You name it, they have a product for it. So it's something that it's easy for dermatologists to recommend because they go in and they have access to these amazing products, and even they have a hair care line, which is volumizing,
right?
which is a big, there's a big market for that, especially in the Middle East. So it's easy to use, and it does the job very well.
Well, I guess that's the main thing, isn't it? It
Yes,
does the job,
it is.
and everyone's happy with it.
Yes.
Do you have a specific product that you recommend more than another?
I like the anti-aging brightening serum. It's really nice.
I'm into that.
It's got an amazing mixture of botanicals and vitamins, and it actually softens the rhytids or the lines of facial expression, as well as gives a glow. Literally, this product line makes your skin glow. Goodness,
I must sign up for some.
They also have an excellent chemical peel line.
Okay.
They have the superficial type of peels for your everyday use, and there is also the medium depth peels for those who need a little bit more of a peel. So it basically touches on everything that a dermatologist would need.
Right. How does it compare with others out in the market, quality-wise and price-wise?
It's, I would say, comparable in the quality of the highest products, and it's a lot more economical. So you get a little bit more for your money.
Fantastic.
Which is
what everyone's
dream.
looking for.
Yes.
So where does someone get hold of this makeup and this range, this skincare range?
We actually, in the United Arab Emirates, it's only available now through the Spectronics group, but I believe that soon they will be opening it more to the public, and it's usually a dermatologist recommended product.
Right, okay. Okay, so just on to other procedures that you perform. You were talking about the body sculpting?
Yes, only recently the FDA has approved the use of cool sculpting, which is cryolipolysis, to melt certain difficult or stubborn areas of fat. And it's worked amazingly well. I think we've done over 500 procedures at Sulaiman Habib, and it's particularly good for people who are very close to their BMI and who have resistant areas of fat left over. It's not really to treat obesity.
Right.
It's
okay.
for those who have muffin rolls and a little bit of a roll to their back, who want to wear a nice, strapless gown, who want to have perfect contouring of the arms and the thighs. It's absolutely amazing. No side effects, no downtime. That's been a revolutionary concept for us. We also do the radio frequency for the tightening and circumferential body reduction and cellulite removal.
I would think that this would be really popular.
It is getting popular by the day.
Does it do away with the whole exercise and diet regime?
No, it works. It works again. You have to do both to get the best results.
Okay.
And you cannot just let yourself gain weight. You really do have to maintain a healthy lifestyle to get the best results. And it is quite expensive. So.
Oh, is it really?
Yes, yes.
I'm really interested to hear your opinion on how procedures in the Middle East compared to things over in the US. Is the Middle East an emerging market, or do people leave here to go elsewhere to have their procedures done? What are your thoughts?
In the United States, we know that it's a multi-billion-dollar industry, of course, and people historically have gone to the United States, and particularly the East-West Coast, to get procedures done by very famous dermatologists and plastic surgeons. I think there is a reversal in that. There is a lot of medical tourism. People are not staying in one place, and the internet has opened up the competition tremendously. So people are willing to travel. And we've seen in the Middle East, yes, it's exponential growth. And historically, in the past 5 years, people, especially in the Gulf area, were going to Beirut.
Yes, I certainly heard that.
And I think we're seeing now a reversal of that. Now I'm getting a lot of patients from Lebanon coming here to Dubai. And we're getting a lot of Saudi Arabians and Kuwaitis and Omanis who, in the past, maybe before the Arab Spring, I don't know, but I hope to think, because we do have FDA-approved and licensed physicians who are qualified and machines that actually work. And people are willing to travel for that kind of quality of care.
I understand. Well, actually, just on that, how do prices compare here to overseas? In Europe or the US, are they equivalent, or? We
are equivalent in prices for the equivalent technologies available. So, and the internet has actually equilibrated that type of competition, because people go on the web and say, how much did they pay in New York City? I want to pay that much or a little bit less in Dubai. So we cannot, really fudge with the numbers too much.
Thank you, Dr. Kadry, for joining us today.
Thank you, more than welcome.
And this is Jan Herdman on Aesthetic News, and I'll see you next time.